And good evening, YouTube, or what should I say? Good morning, YouTube. What's going on? It's Dark here at GC Blues. Before we get into this, I want to tell you I got the sheets all done. I had them ready. Had to check the last two games. Got them. So, tomorrow's an 8. I mean, a 4 to 8. And I tell you, my first late shift in a while. When I first started working at Hardee's, I did have a late shift. I had only one late shift, to tell you the truth. And I was working mornings and also I did a few late shifts. And sometimes they'll call me in for a late shift, do a 4 to 8 or 4 to 9, just to, help out or fill in because someone decided to call off, you know. So, now, um, so that's about it. I really don't like having my t-shirt show through this. What do you guys think of this one? This one I got your cool hockey. I am going to order from again, folks, and this is how I'm going to get my prime greens right away, especially my Seattle one. Especially going to get the regular season patchwork Seattle. This is all hand stitched, by the way. Like I said, coming up, you guys will have a updated video on all my hockey jerseys, where I got them, how much I paid for them, and stuff. So be lookout for that. So once again, with me working tomorrow, even though it's a late shift, I'm still going to do not only this post game report, but I'm also going to do a pre-game report for tomorrow's games and where you can watch these games. Okay. And by the way, I did get the sports nets wrong. They did change them a little bit. Uh, but I did get the P right. The P is Pacific. W is now West. The O is Ontario. And the E is not Edmonton, it's East. Alright, let's get right into it, okay? And by the way, remember, if you happen to come across this video and you happen to like it, give me that thumbs up too. It's very important. It'd be great. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe notification. It be great. And hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. Okay. All right, starting off with Carolina at Ottawa. Entering the matchup, Carolina was 31, 9 and 3 and 65 points. Ottawa 15, 22 and 4 and 34 points. And folks, believe it or not, at the end of 60 minutes, I'm just checking to make sure no games went in overtime, which none did. The final score was Carolina 3, Ottawa 4. Shots on goal 31 for the Senators, 42 for the Canes. No, 45 for the Canes. 42 saves for Ottawa. Carolina 27. The Senators were 1 for 5 on the power play. The Hurricanes 0 for 4. A back-to-back wins for Ottawa. Congratulations, Ottawa. You're slowly getting out of the cellar. Hopefully it continues. So 2 in a row for them. That's pretty good. Very important 4 points. Folks, it's a long season. We got about 36 to about 28 to 36 games left for each team. Anything can still happen, folks. Anything, really. Next is Pittsburgh at Boston. Entering the matchup, Pittsburgh was 27-11 and 8, 62 points. Boston 26-14 and 3 and 55 points at the end of 60 minutes. Pittsburgh beat the Bruins by a score of 4-2. Shots on goal. Pittsburgh 25, Boston 45. Saves was 43 for the Pens. The Bruins 21. The Pens were 1 for 4 on the power play with Boston at 1 for 3 for the power play. Big win for the Pens as they move higher and higher. They now have 64 points. So we're waiting to see. Next is New Jersey at Montreal. Enter the matchup. The Devils were 15, 25, and 5 and 35 points. Montreal 8, 29, and 7 and 23 points. And then at the end of 60 minutes, the Devils beat the Canadiens by a score of 7-1. 7-1. Shots on goal. The Devils 34, the Canadiens 31. The Devils had 30 saves with Montreal at 27. 1 for 2 on the power play was the Devils. The Canadiens 0 for 3. 16th win for the Devils. Canadiens keep falling down. I really don't see the Canadiens getting out of the cellar. I really think they are now mathematically out of it. I don't see them moving on at all. Next is the Columbus Blue Jackets at the Washington Capitals. Into the matchup, the Blue Jackets were 20, 22, and 1 and 41 points. The Caps 25, 13 and 9 and 59 points at the end of 60 minutes. And I thought this game was going to go overtime, folks. I was watching the bonus coverage on NHL Network for this game. But Columbus wins by a score of 5-4. Shots on goal were 26 for the Blue Jackets, Capitals 33. Blue Jackets had 29 saves, Washington had 21. 2 for 3 for the power play for Columbus. Washington was 1 for 4 on the power play. A big 21st win for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They go into Washington, Ovechkin comes back, and he loses. Columbus just basically did bet on here. Got a message. Oh, it's Andy. He says. That's Sorry about that. Andy posted something to me, and he pretty much knows already. Okay, next we had Minnesota at Winnipeg into the matchup. Minnesota was 28-10-3 and 59 points. Winnipeg 18-17 and 7 and 43 points at the end of 60 minutes. Winnipeg wins by a score of 2-0. Thank you, Winnipeg. Shots on goal were 29 for the Jets, 27 for the Wild. Both teams had 27 saves. The Jets was 1 for 4 on the power play. The Wild 0 for 1. A big 19th win. I predicted this. I guessed that Winnipeg would win. I got it right. And folks, let me tell you, this helped us out going into the next series coming up. You know, if we win, we move higher. We get actually in second place again. So hope for the best. By the way, that win also helps out Winnipeg because they get closer and closer to clinch a playoff berth. Next, the Vegas Golden Knights taking on Edmonton. Enter the matchup. The Vegas Golden Knights were 27-16 and 3 and 57 points. Edmonton 23-16 and 3 and 49 points at the end of 60 minutes. The Vegas Golden Knights won by a score of 4-0. Both teams had shots on goal of 28. The Knights had 28 saves. Edmonton had 24 saves. The Knights were 0 for 1 on the power play, with the Oilers at 0 for 3 for the power play. But the Knights are getting higher and higher, closer and closer, clinching the playoff berth and the number 1 seed in the Pacific. So we'll wait and see what happens. And finally, the nightcap, Arizona and Vancouver entered the matchup. Arizona was 11-30 and 4 and 26 points. Vancouver 20 and 6 and 46 points at the end of 60 minutes. The Canucks beat the Coyotes by a score of 5-1. Shots on goal, Vancouver 29, Arizona 36. The Canucks had 35 saves, with Arizona at 29 saves. The Canucks were 2 for 3 on the power play, with the Coyotes at 0 for 4. Big 21st win for them, and it's great. By the way, folks, if you want to know, there's someone here. You probably see him, right? Yeah, he got his butt. Look, he's licking his paw. Yep, there he is. There to you too, buddy. See what I gotta put up with. Larry, you see what I gotta put up with? By the way, there's my Jimmy Johnson poster I told you about. There's my Dale Jr. poster. And there's my Vladdy plaque. And there is my actual movie poster. That is a real theater release poster. That is for the movie Skyfall, and I have it. Okay. Have it. Okay, so now let's get into tomorrow's games. Starting off with Detroit at Philadelphia. Enter the matchup. Detroit is 20, 21, and 6 and 46 points. Philadelphia is 15, 22, and 8 and 38 points. I'm going Philly. I think Philly will do it. I think Philly will beat the Red Wings, so we'll wait and see. Next, Chicago at Edmonton. Enter the matchup. Chicago 16, 23, and 7 and 39 points. Edmonton is 23-17, 3 and 49 points. You know me. I will never root for Chicago. I might live in Illinois, but I will never root for the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm sorry. You would not even see me wear Blackhawks stuff. I might buy for someone, but I never would root for a Blackhawks. No, sir. By the way, for these games, starting off with Detroit and Philadelphia, you can watch this game on NBC Sports Philadelphia and Bally Sports Detroit. For the Chicago game, you can watch this on Sportsnet and NBC Sports Chicago. Next, Nashville at Dallas. Into the matchup, the Nashville Predators are 28-10 and 3 and 59 points. Dallas is 23-18 and 2 and 48 points. I'm going Nashville. I think the Preds will do it. No, whoa, hold it here. I remember something. The Predators are in second place right now. We're right below them. I'm going Dallas. Because if we win, we're back up. I'm going Dallas. And you can watch this game on TNT and TVAS. Okay, that's up in Canada. Next is the Vegas Golden Knights at Calgary. Enter the matchup. The Knights are 28-16 and 3 and 57 points. Calgary's 23-13 and 6 and 52 points. I'm going Vegas again. I think Vegas will probably win the back-to-back. They've been doing pretty good this year, so we'll see. Next is Arizona at Seattle. Enter the matchup. Arizona is 11-31 and 4 and 26 points. Seattle is 15-27 and 4 and 34 points. I'm going Seattle. And lastly, the nightcap. The New York Islanders at Vancouver. The New York Islanders are 16, 17, and 6 and 38 points. Vancouver is 21, 20, and 6 and 48 points. I'm going Islanders. I think Islanders can beat Vancouver. And by the way, for Vegas and Calgary, watch this on Sportsnet 360, which is their streaming service, and AT&T Sportsnet Rocky Mountain. And for the Arizona Seattle, you can watch this on TVAS. Join in progress. That's right. I just said that. Join in progress. They got JIP on it, meaning they will join the game in progress when Nashville and Dallas is over. So they're still going on. And Root Sports Northwest and Bally Sports Arizona. Okay. And the Islanders in Vancouver is the nightcap on TNT, followed by, and also you can watch this on Sportsnet Pacific. Okay, Sportsnet Pacific. And that will do it for tonight, folks. As you know, I got the game Thursday, and then relax, and then get ready for Heat of St. Louis Friday, and then have some time off. I got Valentine's Day plans this year. I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend. We're going to have some lunch and dinner, maybe some bowling. Get out, have Valentine's Day with her. So that's about it. So, folks, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow after the nightcap game. Tomorrow, which is Islanders at Vancouver. And remember, folks, um, just stay safe. Remember, the Lord's watching you. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the post game report. So, peace.